Hi, I'm Dino Lucarelli, Managing Director and Founder of Lucarelli Tactical Group. We provide financial guidance and assurance to companies, whether it be in growth-related, organizational, or simply day-to-day financial matters. We often are asked, what are the attributes of high-value companies? Of course, in this era, with baby boomers exiting and succession planning being a hot topic, it's important for business owners to understand the key things they should be doing today to optimize the value of their company upon sale. Here are some of the key issues to be considered. First is recurring revenues. To have predictable revenue streams will allow companies to plan properly and to ensure that profitability comes on a regular basis. So predictability and recurring revenues is important. It's akin to, say, a cable TV company. With the clicking of the calendar, they earn revenues. They have recurring revenues. The next would be happy customers. Obviously, happy customers will return to your business and they will give golden referrals. The best thing that can happen in your business is a customer to speak volumes about your business. Third is stellar people in your business. If your people outperform expectations of the customer, those customers will in fact return. They will in fact want others to enjoy the same successes they've had. Of course, your people need to be both stellar but also happy. If you provide your people with a great environment, upbeat environment, proper salaries, proper benefits, and proper upward mobility within the company, your people will be both happy as well as high performers. Next is operational efficiency. Your company should operate without too much effort on a regular basis. Your company should be able to sustain itself without extraordinary effort, and things should work smoothly and efficiently. Your product or your service should also be superior in some way, shape, or fashion to that of your competitors. I guess the concept here would be more and or better. It's critically important to have robust financial planning and measurement processes in place. It's one thing to have a business that's running off the rails in terms of high volume, high activity, high transactions, but if you're not tracking your business properly, if you're not managing your resources properly, and if you're not keeping very clean measurements of the attributes that define success, then you won't know for sure that your company is doing very well, and you may end up having costs spiral out of control. Oftentimes, companies find themselves in high activity periods, but not measuring properly, and at the wrong time they find out that they spent too much money and the return isn't what was anticipated. A strong IT infrastructure is vitally important as well. To have technology enablements will do things like ensure that you have accurate, timely data, but also will keep your costs down. So it's important to have a strong IT infrastructure as well as a strong IT services provider. A pipeline of revenues is also terribly important to your business. It's one thing to be servicing customers today, but companies that do well have a long view of revenues. They call it visibility to revenues. You should be able to see out over a 6, 12, 18-month window what revenues you can earn, the sources from those revenues, and the quality of the customers that will be coming in the door. And of course, if you don't see those revenues, then you have work to do today to make sure that you do have visibility to those revenues. Your facilities should be pristine. They should be clean, they should be well appointed, they should be show places for your business. The quality of your facility will reflect the quality of your work. If your facility looks awful, people will assume your work is awful. If your facility looks beautiful, people will assume that you're a high-quality organization with a professional product or service. No heroes. Many companies have the hero mentality. There's one person or two people that are irreplaceable. The problem with heroes is that heroes are singular people. Your business needs to sustain itself on the quality of your business offering, not on the quality of your individual superhuman hero. It's often important to make sure that skill sets are shared across multiple members of your team and that each team member contributes a certain element so that no one person becomes irreplaceable. Clearly defined goals and responsibilities of your team are also critically important. If you don't have clear defined goals for people, you end up with this we all wear a lot of hats mentality. That mentality means many people are responsible, but when things go wrong, there's nowhere to look other than all of the team. What you want to be able to do is to make sure that the team works efficiently like a baseball team. Everybody has their assigned roles and responsibilities, everybody does their job, and together the team wins. Consistent, predictable cash flows are absolutely vital. However, those are the result of the things that I've mentioned earlier. If you do all of the things that I've mentioned in the previous discussion, you will in fact have consistent, predictable cash flows. Cash flow is the #1 value driver of any business. When you go to valuation professionals and you give them your financial data and you ask them to review your business and come with a value, the #1 element that they will seek out is your cash flow, and they will make your valuation based on that particular element. So optimizing cash flow is a function of achieving all of the other elements we described earlier. We bring these issues forward because we see this on a regular basis. Companies go to market and one of these attributes is missing, or many of these attributes are missing, and the value of that company is decremented significantly. And it's very difficult at the time of sale to recover from such deficiencies. I urge you to consider these attributes as the elements that you should focus on as you look to value, drive, and ultimately sell your business. We provide assessment services to measure your company's success against these attributes. Our assessment will tell you clearly what your priorities are in terms of needing to improve along these attributes. The end result, of course, is that you will strengthen your business such that not just now, but in the future, your business value will be higher. So you'll both earn higher returns today, but also ensure a much higher return in the future upon sale of your business. I invite you to return to our site frequently. This is the first in a series of videos we'll be producing. Future videos will be on topics such as capital raising, buying or selling a business, organizing your business for success, managing a successful growth company. We provide these services and others to our companies, and we've found that our clients enjoy growth as well as increased profitability, and oftentimes they enjoy increased access to capital, which ultimately turns into increased profitability. These are topics that are difficult for small businesses. They're not difficult for us. We invite you to reach out. We'd be happy to work with you on any of these topics.